Hello there, fellow beings. Yeezies, we're back. And yep, the 2.8 update notes have dropped today. Now, I believe the update, just for notice, I think the update's only dropping on the 18th, which is next Friday. So don't get too hyper or crazy that, oh my god, when is it coming? We already got the release notes. They should just drop it soon, because I'm pretty sure they've told us when it's going to drop. So yes, it is the Scorpios update, because we have 3 forms of Scorpios Rex, which is just unnecessary, not gonna lie. And then we've got some other creatures and some nice quality of life updates, which I guess is cool. But let's look at this. So we have 3 forms of Scorpios Rex, and they've added Gen 3, which I think is just clunky, not gonna lie. Because if you remember, when they first added Gen 2 to the game, like, I know this because I've played this game and I've played Jurassic World the game. People, kind of thought, especially for Jurassic World the game, actually, people thought, oh my god, this is so lame. They just want an excuse to make new creatures because they're running out of ideas. And I hope the same thing doesn't come out of Gen 3s, where they just keep making more repeat creatures using the Gen 3 tag. Like, they could have picked something like Scorpius Prime or Alpha Scorpius or something to designate the uniqueness of a new Scorpius, especially given that it is literally the unique Scorpius that is a Gen 3. So, let's see how this winds up playing out. So we do have some new creatures at more than just Scorpius, which is a relief. We have the Albertosaurus, which is actually very cool. This is a creature I've kind of wanted to see enter the game for the past couple months. So, it's got an interesting moveset. It's obviously a fierce. Its moveset is very generic, but it does have a priority impact. It's very interesting. Priority fierce impact. Killer instinct mode, which is nice. We've got a rare eagle, another one. Cunning dodger. What is happening to these tags? Jesus Christ. Okay. It's basically kind of the same as the other eagles. It's just cunning, and it has that fearless flap move and all that. And we have Dinotherium, which has basically just been plugged from Jurassic World the game. Supposed to be, so it's basically kind of a resilient creature into support. It's got the superiority strike, and then it's got a ferocious impact to buff itself, and then instant rumble. We'll have to see what that does. Then we've got some hybrids too, which is brilliant. Androtherium, that's the hybrid for Dinotherium that's coming out with Andrewsarchus. So, I mean, hey, Andrewsarchus is getting a use now. That's not bad. I mean, it already had use with Andrewtodon, but whatever. This one's kind of a fierce too. I love this name, Group Warning Squeal. Like, Ludia's just getting creative now. They're just trying so hard to make new moves. It's hilarious. I mean, as for the set, it looks kind of average at best. So, let's see. And we've got Scorpius Gen 2, the first of the Scorpius. This is going to be the epic Scorpius, made from Monolophosaurus Gen 2 and Carnotaur. So I should mention, Androtherium is made of Androsarchus and Dinotherium. Yep. Scorpius is made from Mono Gen 2 and Carnotaurus. I think Mono Gen 2 is the common, correct? Uh-huh. And so, this one is kind of the bad Scorpius, like if you just look at its moveset. Defensive swap-in is kind of good because it gives it like a speed up buff, and it gives it dodge, and it gives it distraction on the enemy, so that's not bad. But the moveset kind of sucks. Quill impact is but it's not as good as the other Quill moves because those ones have bleed for the most part. So this is kind of the most average one. Then we've got Magisticurus, the first legendary, which has literally been pulled straight out of Jurassic World the game, because the same creature, Magisticurus, is also in Jurassic World the game. But this one is going to be made from Megistotherium. Finally, we get a use for that. And Dodocarus. Again, finally, we get a use out of Dodocarus. So, this one is kind of a fierce creature. So, they all have no escape, aside from Scorpius. All the dog-type creatures have no escape, which is kind of good. It has a swap-in shattering strike. Now, if Megisticurus has a high damage, this thing could become a really good swap-in creature. But we have to see. The rest of the moveset's kind of eh. Defensive rending attack looks interesting, but everything else is pretty generic. You've got Scutofichion with Amphichion and Scutosaurus. Again, finally, we had that a couple months back, which was just Scutosaurus, and we're like, well, what are we going to do with the Scutosaurus? And then it was teased Scutosaurus was getting a hybrid, but then it didn't get a hybrid, and now finally it does have a hybrid, so now we have use for that. Again, no escape, nice. It is a Fierce. It's got 2 revenge moves, interesting. Revenge Fierce Impact, Revenge Protection, and it has a Rampage, so maybe it'll have some use in Legendary tournaments and whatnot. Then you've got Sintamoth, I guess that's how you pronounce it. Another Mammoth hybrid, and something we can use our Centaurosaurus on. I mean, it's not like Centaurosaurus is super common. I don't even think I have it yet. But, okay. It does have Persistent First Strike from Mammoth, which will be interesting. And it kind of looks like it's going to be a raid creature, basically. Because it's got the heal, it's got a group cleanse, which is interesting. And it's got a group deceleration, also interesting. Then we have the original Scorpios Rex. This one is going to be made from Puritaurus and regular Monolophosaurus? Hold on. Let's enter the Jurassic World the game. I'm a bit confused. Is there a rare Monolophosaurus? Or is this the epic? I think actually, no, let's not enter the game. We don't need to. This is the epic mono. So now the epic mono, we already use that for like Monostegatops and stuff, but I guess, hey, we're getting another use for it. In Scorpios. Now, Puritaurus is easy, obviously. So this one is kind of cunning and fierce. So this critical ambush swap is actually very good because it gives you the speed up, it gives you critical chance up, it gives you dodge, and then it applies distraction. So that's a good move. The rest of the moveset's very eh. But then this is the best one, the Scorpios Gen 3. So this is going to be made from the Scorpios Gen 2, which is the epic. Oh, we don't even need the legendary. Then we just need to get the epic. And the epic is Mono Gen 2 Incarnator. So that's going to be really easy. Okay. That's going to be that's going to be much easier than I thought. All right. So this one is also cunning and fierce. This one looks honestly the best. It's got the swap in move. It's got that same move basically on as a priority move. And then it's got Fierce Strike, Cunning Rampage, and Toxic Quills. So this one, again, it's going to depend a lot on base stats and immunities, because this could really flip over the meta if they do it good. Then, of course, we've got 2 new Apexes. As the data mine suggested, we've got Hast Maximus coming into the game. It's supposed to be kind of cunning. It's got Obstruction to Flight, which is an interesting move. I think it gives a crit chance up and a cleanse or something, or heal when they try to avoid. And it's got Predatory Peck. I don't know what that does. Fearless Flap, a repeat. And it's got 2 priority moves, which is interesting. And then we've got a new one. We've got the Hydra Boa, which might look something like a Hydra. I hope. That would actually be a very cool creature if they made it look like a Hydra. Oh, nope. It's... Okay, never mind. We're going to have to see how this looks. This is going to be interesting. So it's also cunning. Constricting Rampage looks amazing. Alert Deception is kind of like the Dodo boss, where it would count on its counterattack. It would give itself a damage increase. Instant Nullifying Strike. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Slippery Alert. I'm going to have to see what that is. Precise Impact. Yeah. Fabled Fangs. That's a bleed. So these are all the new abilities that they're adding to the game. I'm not going to go over every single one of them because there are a lot. But this is mostly from the new creatures. There are some good ones. There are some somewhat average ones. But, whoa, wait, does Constricting Rampage heal? That's 1x attack, right? Not HP, because if it give it a full heal, that would be OP. Okay, never mind. Are we recording? Yep. Yes. So, but Alert Deception. Oh, that depends on Secure and Threatened. Interesting. So it is one of those kinds of creatures. What does Slippery Alert do? I'm not reading that. Nope. So then we've, of course, got the quality of life updates. We've got the drone high score thing. This is going to be interesting because For every single creature, it'll tell you what your best starting on the creature is. So that's gonna be neat, I guess. It'll also tell you when you've got a new best. Nice. There's a recruit a friend tab, which is honestly kind of annoying. I mean, okay, no, it's not annoying. It's meant to like draw people into the game. It's supposed to be for people that have been inactive for a long time, or are noobs, or have never played. The annoying thing is, you get rewards when they do stuff. Or, well, you both get rewards when you do stuff. Which, I mean, this is great for new players. This is very good for new players. Don't get me wrong. But it's going to be very annoying for existing players. Like, all of my friends are very good. And I've been playing for a while. And I have some that have been inactive, but they're higher than level 5. So I can't really exploit this. But this is great for newbies. Like, if you want to introduce somebody to the game, then this is the best way to do it. And even if you are recruited, you can still recruit. That's interesting. There's a new news tab, which I guess is... Oh, that's coming on July 5th. Okay, never mind. That's much later. Now, of course, we've got the new raid bosses. We've got the regular Scorpios. The legendary Scorpios will replace Megalasuchus, as we know. Bajatosaurus is a new one. And then Host Maximus and Hydroboa, the two apexes, are going to come in. So they're going to come in gradually. It's not all going to be on update day. But look out for those. We have new achievements, as suspected. All of these. Oh, come on! There's achievements for mentors. For becoming a mentor. That's going to be... I mean, again, it's good for new players. But that's going to be a bit annoying for more veteran players like me. So, yeah, you're going to... This one, I mean, unless I get, like, a new friend and get them into the game, I can't really use this. The players that are, like, trying to get friends into the game, again, this is a great feature for them. And, of course, we don't really know exactly what the rewards are going to be. They gave us a little screenshot, but we're not completely sure. They've made some ability improvements. Right, oh yeah, Cunning Group Strike. They renamed it. They've done some small updates. I guess there's some bug fixes. That's cool. So, anyways, what I wanted to actually do in the game is I just wanted to check my stock of DNA, to see what might I actually be able to make. Like, if I go down to my epics and rares and all that, I have a fat load of Monolophosaurus just vibing. Oh, right, you could also use it for Monomymus and Pterovexes. How do I have so much? Oh, that's concerning. Okay, my question is, how much Carnotaurus do I have? Where's my Carnotaurus? Oh no. Where is it? Where's my Carno? Hello? What? Okay, I missed it. I'm blind, clearly. I know. You know what? Here's what we're going to do. I'm gonna go to my poor Taurus. She's over here. I've got enough of this, and no. We're okay. We've got quite a bit of Carno. I may have to request some, but that's gonna be all right. I think I have a lot of Monolophosaurus Gen 2. Yeah, I've got a bunch of this, and I already have it at level 15 too. So I don't need it at level 15. Honestly, what's going to be happening is I'm going to be putting those two into Scorpios Gen 2, and then putting Scorpios Gen 2 into Scorpios Gen 3. Like, I even, with my Gorgo, just level 10, I got a bunch of that, so it's going to take me some requesting. I think I have some stuff for the other one. Is this one? This is Dodocarus. I've got some Dodocarus, so I can hopefully eventually make Megistocerus. I have a lot of Megistotherium just lying around. I don't know where it is. Where's Megistotherium? Here's Megistotherium. Because, like, this was a close-up spawn, so we were able to get it a lot when it first came out. So yes, looks like this update may actually be accessible. Who knows? Allegedly, Ludia has a new parent company. So maybe the new parent company is giving us better updates. I really hope that's what's happening because that would be awesome. But yeah, I guess we wait until Friday to see when the update drops. Till then, peace.